Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing the top 10 20 characters I want in the next Smash. So, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a platformer fighting game released for the Nintendo Switch on December 7th, 2018. This was Masahiro Sakurai's most ambitious and biggest project to date, selling over 28.82 million copies. This game's slogan was called "Everyone is Here," bringing back many old characters from past Smash games and bringing in new fighters like King K. Rool upon release, and even newer characters like Joker and Banjo-Kazooie through DLC. The last DLC fighter, Sora, was revealed on October 5th and later released on October 18th, 2021. By then, Sakurai was done. There will be no more fighters, and everyone was satisfied. Kind of. You see, there were still many characters that we want for Smash, and those characters will most likely never be fighters. Some are now stuck as spirits or assist trophies, and while that's fine and dandy, we as humans want something more than that. Now, since this is the biggest Smash game to date, there will probably never be another game in this amazing franchise, unless Nintendo releases a new console. So let us fantasize for a moment of all the characters that we want for this new and inevitable Smash game that will be released on this new console, hypothetically. So, before we begin, we have to have rules. That's how society works, so here are the rules. So, number 1, the character has to have been on a Nintendo console at least once. This includes real releases. Exceptions to this rule will be based on how popular these characters are. Has to originally be from a video game, so no Goku or Naruto. This is Smash, not Mugen. Only one character per franchise. I am including those who have been spirits, Mii costumes, and assist trophies, since some of those have become actual fighters. For example, Pyramithra. And I think that some of these guys deserve better than just being assist trophies or spirits. No Echo Fighters. I don't hate them, but we need some fresh new characters to be added to the mix. We'll probably briefly mention them in the entries they could echo, but they don't get their own entry. So now that we have that out of the way, let's do this. Number 20. Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. Let's start this list with a bang, or rather touchdown. Travis seems like an incredibly obvious pick for Smash. No More Heroes was a title made for the Nintendo Wii, and the other games in the series have been released on Nintendo consoles since then. The last being No More Heroes 3 in 2021. This otaku assassin would have his moveset based around his trusty Beam Katana, and maybe something with the Dark Side mode for his down special. Not sure what would be his final smash. I never really played the series, but he would still be a great addition to Smash. Number 19. Klonoa! Wahoo! I did that right. I also don't know much about this character, but damn it, he should be in Smash. His primary attack / neutral special will obviously be the wind bullet that fires from his wind ring. Oh yeah, I like characters with wind-based attacks, so I should mention that. He could also use the Wind Sword and Beam Parasol as part of his moveset. As for his final smash, I'd say the Thunder Hurricane from Namco X Capcom. He may seem like an unusual pick, but I believe that he would fit right in with some of the other characters on the list. Number 18. Dante from Devil May Cry. Get a load of this guy. One of the more popular Capcom characters, Dante deserves to join his bros Ryu, Ken, and Mega Man. For his neutral special, he wields his 2 guns, Ebony and Ivory. Side special, his sword, the Rebellion. Up special, Whirlwind on the ground, Air Hike in the air. Down special, Devil Trigger. Devil Trigger, Final Smash. Probably a tag team with Trish and Lady. Can't think of anything else. Dante sure is a cool character, and if Sakurai could add him as a Mii costume, then he will surely be welcome as a fighter. Number 17. Shadow the Hedgehog. Speaking of guys with guns, let's talk Shadow. You might think he would just be an Echo Fighter for Sonic, but no, we can easily incorporate an entire moveset from this edgelord. He'd still have Homing Attack as his neutral special and Spring as his recovery, but the rest would be a tad different. For example, he could use his Chaos Spears as a side special and Chaos Control as a down special, which would act similarly to Bayonetta's Witch Time. He would have a combination between Super Shadow and Chaos Blast as his final Smash. We really need more Sonic reps in Smash, and while Tails, Knuckles, and even Amy could be great choices, Shadow might just be the perfect option that isn't an Echo Fighter. Well, so is everybody else that just wanted Shadow in. Number 16. Rayman. You know, I don't think we've gotten an Ubisoft rep in Smash yet. So who else but Rayman? I can get his basic moveset, such as his long-range punches as his neutral special, the balls of energy he can fire as his side special, and his ability to glide with helicopter spinning hair as an up special / recovery. His final Smash could be where he summons a mob of rabbits to attack the player. Not much to say, but since Ubisoft and Nintendo are buddies, we could see Rayman happening. Number 15. Alright, already according to this list, look like we got ourselves Shovel Knight. This guy is the face of indie games. He would have a wide variety of abilities like his Dig Slash as his neutral special, unless he's jumping where he would do his shovel drop. His Dust Knuckles would be his side special. The Propeller Dagger as his up special / recovery. It will go vertically instead of horizontal. And the War Horn as his down special. Final Smash will probably be a tag team with Shield Knight or something akin to that. We know this guy has an assist trophy, and there are spirits based on some of the characters. So why not make Shovel Knight a fighter already? Number 14. Spyro. Despite being more of a PlayStation character, Spyro has appeared on Nintendo consoles a couple times. His neutral special will obviously be the Fire Breath, side special would be the Supercharge, his recovery would be the Glide, and Head Bash would be his down special. For his final Smash, it would be a multi-hit combo using his Dragon Kata moves or a Fire Stream. This guy isn't the only PlayStation mascot on this list, but we'll get to him later. Number 13. Cuphead. Another indie character. Yeah, there's about 5 of those guys on this list. Cuphead was made as a DLC Mii costume, but he's been a pretty popular request among fans of both Cuphead and Smash. We could even have Mugman as an alternate skin or even as an Echo Fighter. His neutral special would be the Peace Shooter, Roundabout, and Spread. Dash as his side special. Have him in his plane as his recovery. And his down special would be related to the neutral special where he would switch between the weapons. All of these could be charged into their powerful EX moves. Cuphead could also have a parry move that would help charge the weapons. His final Smash could be that Milk Splash ability that he does as a super. Cuphead's arsenal would make him a great candidate for Smash. Number 12. Gunvolt. From Azure Striker Gunvolt. This is the third indie character that we have on our list, Gunvolt the Azure Striker. This game was basically the spiritual successor to the Mega Man Zero series made by Inti Creates, and did a better job than its little brother Mighty Number 9. His neutral special would be the Flash Shield, Side special is the spark dash, up special is a high jump or something, and down special is the dragon sphere. When these are charged up, they can even be more powerful abilities like the Luxcalibur dash and the Astrosphere. Final Smash could either be the Voltaic Chains or Next Level. He may be underrated, but I do believe that he is a great character for Smash. Number 11. I have a question. How hasn't there been a Killer Instinct rep in Smash yet? Killer Instinct has been with Nintendo since the SNES, but then Rare was bought by Microsoft. But since Microsoft was cool with Sakurai adding Banjo-Kazooie and Steve, I'm sure they'll let him add Fulgore. It would make sense to have Orchid or Jago in, but Fulgore is basically the face of the franchise, and we need a bit of anti-heroes here. His neutral special could either be the Gravity Strike or Axis Slash. His side special would be his Blade Dash. His recovery / up special would be the Plasma Slice. And his down special is Plasma Port. His final smash would probably not be the Ultra Combo or Ultimate, but I know that the Devastation Beam would work similar to Samus's or Kazuya's final smashes. But I would like to see him do some combo breakers and ultra combos and have the announcer shout combo breaker and ultra combo. Number 10. Another indie character by technicality, Shantae, the half-genie hero. She has been added as a Mii costume recently and was added as a spirit, but like I said, there should be more than that when it comes to my entries. So her neutral special will obviously be her signature hero whip. Her side special will have her transform into an elephant for a charge attack. Recovery would be her transforming into a harpy and flying. And her down special will have her transform into a monkey and attack others for a limited amount of time. Her final smash could either be the Quake Dance or Spark Dance. Number 9. Alucard. I know Castlevania has 2 representatives in Smash, but Richter is an Echo Fighter and I think there should be more variety. So we have Dracula's rebel son, Alucard. Alucard would have the Chrysagrim as his neutral special, Hellfire or Balls of Destruction as his side special, for censorship. Bat form as his recovery, and his down special would be him using Mist form as a counter to evade attacks and damage opponents if they enter his gaseous state. The closest thing I could get for a final smash is Soul Steal, which would either damage, paralyze, or poison the opponent, or instantly kill the opponent if they get over 100%. They would also have to be within his range, otherwise the attack would be too broken. That's dumb still, but fine. Number 8. Here we are. The most requested character in Smash, Crash Bandicoot. Like Spyro, he was initially a character on the PlayStation, but has appeared on Nintendo consoles a couple times. As usual, we will do our moveset list. Neutral special would be his signature spin attack or Death Tornado spin. His side special would be the Fruit Bazooka. His recovery would be his jetpack. And his down special would be the Body Slam. For his final smash, he could summon Aku Aku, who would shield him as he fires out a laser beam at the opponent. May seem underwhelming for a final smash, but all in all, Crash is a worthy candidate to join this massive crossover. Number 7. Sans Undertale. Alright, this is the last indie character on the list, Sans from Undertale. Like Cuphead and Shantae, he had a Mii costume as DLC. Okay, no segue there, but fine, let's move on. For his neutral special, it will obviously be his Gaster Blasters spawning in and aiming at the opponent. His side special would have him spawn bones from the ground and push them towards the player, like he does in this battle. His recovery would be him controlling his own gravity, and he'll rise up and land at a different location, similar to Hero's Zoom ability. His down special will be a counter that has him dodge attacks and throw a bone at you. You know, in reference to where if you put attack and fight, he'll just dodge the attack, but doesn't throw a bone at you, really. His final smash would be where he attacks you and places you on the bullet board and throws an array of bones, slam the opponent against the walls, and shooting multiple beams of gaster blasters, and the opponent can't do anything about it. This would make Sans one of the more versatile fighters in Smash, and I think this would make for a cool concept. Number 6. Paper Mario. Oh, finally, a character made by Nintendo, which is Mario. But this version of Mario will be completely unique to his 3D counterpart. For instance, his neutral special will be his hammer, his side special and up special will be related to the recent 1000-fold arms mechanic from Origami King, where he would punch for his side and grab onto ledges for his recovery a la Min. His down special would be his fireball, but can hold it down to charge up and release. As for his final smash, it'd be where he uses the Olivia origami transformation into a giant hammer and whack the opponent with it. I know I should have used something from the older games, but I haven't played them yet, so this will have to do. It's still a good final smash, though. You gotta agree. Number 5. Ragna the Blood Edge. An odd pick, but a good one indeed. Blaze Blue is really popular, and it would be nice to see some characters in Smash. We'll focus on Ragna the Blood Edge for today, since he is the poster boy of this franchise. His neutral special would be his Dead Spike, his side special would be his Seed of Tartarus attack, his up special would be his Inferno Divider, and his down special would be the Belial Edge. His final smash would unsurprisingly be his Astral Heat, Black Onslaught. A cool character that I would like to see fight against some of our entries on this list, like Dante or Alucard. Sorry. Take control for a second. Number 4. Tifa Lockhart. I know. Really? Another Final Fantasy VII character? Yes, you are right. We already have 2 Final Fantasy VII characters, so adding Tifa here would be ridiculous. But here's the thing. Tifa is not a sword fighter. No, she uses her fist. So she would be different than Cloud and Sephiroth. No shit. Her neutral special would be the Beat Rush. Side special will be Water Kick. Up special will be the Somersault. And like Cloud, down special could be the Limit Break Gauge. And when fully charged, Dolphin Blow. I just really wanted the Dolphin move in there. I like the Dolphin one. Her final smash would obviously be the aptly named Final Heaven. I know there should be more variety to Final Fantasy VII characters. I want some as well, but I don't want them just be all sword fighters from different games like Fire Emblem, so Tifa will do for now. I also like Tifa. Very attracted to her. Judge me. Number 3. Chun Li. The strongest woman in the world. I was originally going to put Ivy Valentine from Soul Calibur, but then I replaced her with Chun Li because, like Sakurai said, Smash is for good little boys and girls of all ages. But also, if you're going to have a Street Fighter characters in your crossover fighter, you gotta have Chun Li. Her neutral special would be her Kikoken. Her side special would be her Spinning Bird Kick. Recovery or up special would be the Tensei Ranka. And her down special will be the Hanzashu. Her signature lightning kick would be where you rapidly tap the A button. As for her 2 final smashes, they would be her Kikosho and her Hoyokusen. Another reason I put her on this list is because I feel like there should be more female Capcom reps in Smash. Speaking of which, number 2. Morgan Ainsland. Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite succubus, Morgan Ainsland. This lady is the face of the Darkstalkers franchise and has appeared on Nintendo consoles thanks to crossovers like Project X Zone or Cross Zone and the Capcom Arcade Stadium and Fighting Collection. Now, I'm not sure if Sakurai would allow her in Smash, but given that she isn't as scantily clad as Mai or Ivy, I'd say she gets the okay. Her neutral special will be her Soul Fist. Her side special would be the Vertical Dash. Her up special recovery would be her Shadow Blade. And her down special would be the Vector Drain, kind of like Kazuya's Suplex, or whatever it was called. His down special, that is. Her final smash would either be the Darkness Illusion or Astral Vision, which are kind of the same. Morgan is an iconic Capcom character and is very well known in Japan as the one who introduced the idea of succubi in Japanese media. So I'm sure Sakurai would let her in Smash if there ever was a new one in the works. We could even have Lilith as an Echo Fighter, or maybe as one original fighter given her unique moveset. Number 1, baby. Here we go. Who could it be? Dun 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 dun. Zero from Mega Man X. Zero is the most popular Mega Man character ever, and it's kind of a shame this guy was an assist trophy. Sure, his assist was pretty great, and his moveset was referenced here and there, but I wanted it to be a playable fighter, not a non-playable helper. His neutral special would be his basic sword swings, unless he's jumping, where he would perform the Koenzan. His side special would be the Shippuga. His up special is the famous Ryujin. And his down special would be the Hyoruetsuzan when jumping, and the Rakuhoha when on the ground. His final smash would be where he turns into Awakened Zero and locks the player into a chain attack using his moveset from the X vs. Zero fight, like the Genmu Zero and the Shin Mesenko. Zero is a perfect addition to Smash as a fighter to Smash, and there's at least one more thing I want. Have Lucas Gilbertson voice Zero in Smash. And there you have it. My top 20 characters that I want in the next Smash, if there is one. I hope you like this list and how I would make up their movesets. And if you have your own top 20 or top 10 characters that you want in Smash, you may share in the comments. I hope you have a nice day, fellas. Also, I have a Discord server. Link is in the description down below. So, see you guys.